Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much, and today is Fantasy Friday. And today's quote is, "Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities." And that quote is by Dr. Seuss, who celebrated or would have celebrated a birthday this week. And this is one of my all-time favorite quotes, as you can imagine, mainly because I love fantasy and I really love Dr. Seuss. So Dr. Seuss, or actually Dr. Soice was actually how he pronounced it. A little known fact that a friend said that to me. I'm sure you all know who he is, but just in case, he was a cartoonist, he was an advertising man, he was a poet, he was a children's author, he was a genius in my opinion. I mean, the guy really had these amazing way of summing up life in just a few words that rhymed. You'll find magic wherever you look. Sit back and relax. All you need is a book. I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. Think left and think right and think low and think high. Oh, the thinks you can think up if only you try. He's been a huge inspiration to me my entire life. His children's books were the first books that I read as a child, and I loved rhythm and rhyme so much that I really got my writing start by writing poems that rhymed. And I have so many that I wrote as a kid that my mom still has hanging up on our wall today. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a box. I will not eat them with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. And that last quote, of course, is from Green Eggs and Ham, which is one of his all-time most famous, most read books. And did you know that that book was only written with 50 words, 50 unique words that were mixed up and switched around? And that book was originally based on a bet that he couldn't write a book with only 50 words. And look where it is today. So it's amazing what you can do with your imagination. And that was something that he had a lot of. As you can tell, he's a huge influence in me. I have this huge love of words, and he was a master at them. And he made some up. He made some up, and his creatures that he created with cartoons were completely made up too. I remember playing a Christmas game one time where we had to act out as a character that was a Christmas type of character, whether it was in a movie or something like that, and someone got the Grinch, and we couldn't describe what it was, because when you ask a yes or no question, it's like, am I an animal? Am I a person? Am I whatever? It's like, the Grinch, what is it? What is it, right? It's a Grinch. Because Dr. Seuss was such an inspiration to me, I have continued poetry as an adult too. And so I recently did a reading of one of my poems at a dance performance. We did some readings as well, and so I will include that at the end if you want to hang on and listen to my poem. If you guys have a famous fantasy quote or another person who you think embodies fantasy and you'd like me to feature them in a future Fantasy Friday video, I'd love to hear from you. Leave it in the comments below. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Thanks so much, you guys, and we'll see you next time.
You really do know me. Our secrets, they are the same. Mine are yours, and yours have my name. Though I am a cloud and you are a tree, I can tell we're twin cells. You reached out your branches to see. So I went full out, full on. I was full in. I dived and danced for you, laughed my loud, silly laugh, and gave my best kung fu. I thought it would be easy. I thought this would be easy. But not without pain, but insanely easy, because I love it. I love you. You felt my belly fire, my sweet desire. It's warm there together, so I took a chance and threw myself at you, wrapped myself in you till I was sore. I burned my muscles, and even though I hustled, I didn't make the cut. You said no. She said no. They said no. No, said my head. No, no, no. Don't pass, go, go, go. Straight to jail. It's my monopoly, and I'm out of color bills and hotel thrills. I showed my hunger for your touch, but maybe it was too much. Now I feel shy. Do I let myself drift in the wild blue sky? I failed, and now I'm afraid to fail again. Will I say the thing I want to say? Will I try the thing I want to try? I'm desperate for you to see me, and desperate to hide. But it's too late now. I already jumped and showed my hand. You know where I'm weak and where I've been. What a mess. What if I can't figure out how to land? Oh, shush, ego speak. Get my gold lasso and bring her ass in. Belly flops off the treetops. It can be fun to fall. Let's keep playing. There's joy in it all. Full out, full on, full in. I am strong enough to fail again. I am strong enough to be who I already am.